Hey, it's your girl Autumn, CEO and owner of Liddy, known as Lord, I Thank You. Hey, thank you for tuning in. I pray that the words that come out of my mouth be a blessing to you in more ways than one. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Because I need this probably more than other people need it. But it's this thing now that it's just been heavy on me about resting and what did God say about resting. And I started thinking about in the beginning, he basically stated that on the seventh day he rested. He didn't do nothing. He took that time to rest. And it came up in me because I realized how much we do in a day to just exhaust ourselves, whether it's working, whether it's not working, but mentally, do we ever just give ourselves rest? And so lately, being honest and transparent, it's been real funky out here. Mood swings. I know it's the holidays. A lot of us are going back into the office. Life is changing. You've been hearing good news, bad news. It's just been all over the place. But let's get into this. I'm excited. What does the Bible say about caring for yourself? In Proverbs 4:23, this scripture is stating that above all else, y'all, that means above anything that you do, we must guard ourselves. We must guard, nourish, and care for our heart because it matters to him. He believes, now this is God believing this, y'all. God believes it is so valuable that it should be guarded above any and everything else. That is why it is essential for us to have self-care. Let's get into self-care. I'm excited because I need to use all this. Super excited. An active role in protecting one's own well-being and happiness. Why self-care is not selfish? You can't care for others if you don't care for yourself. So in other words, we're going back to the myth on the airplanes. Not even a myth, it's real talk. They tell you this every time you fly. And I've flown more than enough. Put your mask on before you go and save somebody else. I'm really trying to understand and figure out, why is it life's principles, we literally cannot take them and apply them to ourselves. But we can take time. We can take hours. We could take weeks. We could take months. Sowing into someone else while we're literally emptying everything that we have out of us. That don't even make sense, y'all. It don't make sense to me today. Because if I literally give you everything that I have, then what does that tell me? That literally says that I am nurturing, feeding, encouraging, strengthening, and positioning you to be better off than me. Wow. So literally, I just filled your whole gas tank up. gave you enough to get around town to do whatever you need to do, while I'm stuck on E. Because at the end of the day, if I don't have someone encouraging me, this ain't a give take. This is a give. And now, after sitting here and I'm reading through Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and I'm seeing, but I don't want to be selfish. What? When I just took a couple minutes to get excited and get all my little equipment together and put everything together real quick, because this ain't going to be nothing spectacular, just getting straight to the point. Take care of you, damn it. Do what you need to do to take care of you. Because guess what? With or without you, everybody in your circle that you know, that you've sown into, that you've encouraged, that you've pushed, that you've blessed, that you've stayed up all night with or without you, they're going to be fine. As a matter of fact, I put every dime that I have left on it. Life goes on. But what do we do to protect ourselves? What are we looking for from others that we clearly know they never had it to give in the first place? You cannot expect you from somebody else that's not you. You are an individual. I am an individual. We don't think the same. We don't look the same. Yes, we can compare ideas. We may be striving for the same goals. We may have the same purposes. We may feel certain ways about relationships. We may do all of that. But I was told today, there's not a duplicate of Autumn. There's one Autumn. And when they said it to me today, it struck up something in me. It was like a match lit up. I'm like, you know what? There could be many, many others. People that are named Autumn. But there's only one me. Lord, I thank you. Today marked a year that I launched Liddy. Had my launch party. And I confessed at that moment that I would not let Liddy die. And over this last year, y'all, guess what? I'm going to be honest. I don't know where I've been. I've been existing. I'm here. I'm thankful to still get up every day. But I know damn well I should be ashamed of myself. Not because I have an excuse. I'm ashamed of myself because I don't have an excuse. A lot of times we go through life assuming that we've painted this picture in our mind and we've envisioned these thoughts and these hopes and aspirations that things are going to look a certain way. And as soon as one thing doesn't look that exact way, it's easy to walk away because guess what? What I planned this to be and what I wanted this to be, how I wanted this to look, how I wanted to say this, how I wanted this whole dynamic to flow. When it doesn't flow that way, it's easy for me to give up. It's easy to give up versus then redirecting it. Excuse me. Maybe taking another turn. Maybe looking at other avenues. Because that part of it takes work. One thing I love about Siri is that she's always going to tell you, you don't go where she wants you to go. Rerouting. Well, don't take me down. We still even try to control the road because we feel like I know how to get there quicker. Oh, Jesus. When in reality, a delay does not mean that we won't get there. A delay just means that may be our blessing. That God is sparing us from something that we cannot see ahead of us. Everything is defined and built off of how we take care of us. The way we get up in the morning. If I don't make my bed up in the morning and I leave out and I come back in. When I come back in, I'm in a kind of, let me hurry up and do my bed. But if I get a call or I get distracted, leave out this room, come back in my room, and it's still not done, I'm not doing it because guess what? At this point, I'm getting closer to getting back in the bed. But when I think about the difference that I feel when I walk into my room and my bed is made and my pillows are all straightened up and everything is nice and neat and everything is in order, I can breathe different. I feel different. So when it's time to go to bed, I'm excited to pull back my sheets because I'm like, ooh, I just can't wait to get in there. But that, my friend, is also a part of self-care. Because that makes me feel good. It's not about just getting up, doing your hair, putting on makeup, putting on clothes. What are we protecting our insides from? What are we doing to our hearts? Mentally, what are we doing to mentally keep us going? I'm not about to sit up here and say that everybody that listens to my podcast or they go to my page that they are holier than thou and all they go to is the word. No, but if you know that sitting down and reading a book and feeding yourself feels good to you, then do it. If you know, just like I know, when I go running, it feels good. Why am I not doing it? I need to do it. If you know that just going outside, even if it's cold outside, brings you life, or you can go out there and take a deep breath and just breathe for a minute, no matter how cold, how warm, how whatever it is outside. If that's what makes you happy, do it. If calling the person that you're dating or talking to or you're feeling at that moment makes you happy, do it. How many of us have spent so many times, so many nights, so many days thinking of, I wish I coulda and I would've. Lord, I thank you. We have to get into the habit of doing what makes us happy. Not that makes us content, but what truly makes us happy. If taking a random day off and just saying, I'm going to do whatever I want to do, and whatever that is that you wanted to do was sitting at home in the middle of your bed in your pajamas, if it was crying, if it's going to make you feel better, do it. Ladies, if you want to ask that man on a date, don't worry about what everybody else said or how everybody else's date went. If that's what you feel you want to do it. Tomorrow is not promised. This is not just for the ladies. Man, if you working 7, 10, 11 days straight, call your boys up. Y'all, let's get out. Trust me, we will be okay. At some point in your life, in my life, there has to be a us that's important to us. There has to be a moment that you want to keep everything in your life that makes you happy. And you hold on to it. You protect it at all costs. You don't let anything compromise it. You don't let anything get close to it. And going forward, quit expecting you from somebody else. Who God made you to be is exactly who you should be. But because you send flowers doesn't mean that you'll get flowers back in return. You want some damn flowers? Do like my mother, my grandmother, my aunt raised me to do. And not raised me to do, but raised me to be. If you get it for yourself first, you'll never have to go without it. Or wish that someone else would do it for you. So anything that somebody does for me is a bonus. Because whatever I wanted in life, I went and got it. And now at this point of my life, I'm wondering why I could walk through the mall and I can walk out with nothing for myself. I'm wondering why I could sit in my chair, let my couch back and put my blanket on, my heated blanket on, and I'm content. I'm wondering why I could pour a glass of wine and not have to talk on my phone. I'm wondering why I'm paying a high phone bill right now. Because nobody calls me. Majority of my calls stop when I stop doing hair. Let's be honest. And guess what? And I'm okay with it. Because at this moment in my life, at this time, I'm trying to get out of this funky place. I'm loving those that loves me. I'm giving back in return what I'm receiving from others. I'm no longer waiting, hoping and wishing that someone would see me for who I am, because I know who I am. And because I know who I am, if you don't see it, that's your loss, not my loss. Whenever you get there, you'll find out. Hopefully your find out doesn't come when I'm totally gone. But whenever it gets to you, you'll figure out who I was. But I'm not here to convince you. I'm not holding back anyone that has walked away. And I'm not looking for anybody to come back. So, this was for me, again, as always. I found this quote. An empty tank will take you exactly nowhere. Take time to refuel. Fill up. You are worth the high gas prices. Did you hear that? You are worth the high gas prices. You are worth more than you think you're worth. You know how many people I've lost over the course of my life? And the funny thing is, I haven't lost them because I've literally done something wrong to them. Most of the people that I've lost is because I just don't agree with you. I'm not going to do what you tell me to do. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. It's because I'm a true friend that I say exactly what I feel. And I tell others how I feel. Now, whether you can receive it or not, that's on you. But as long as I know I did my part, I'm content in that. I owe no one nothing. Nothing. I'm not apologizing. I don't feel bad. My time expired. I ain't mad. Not gonna bad talk nobody. Not gonna down. I want to protect my peace. I don't have to brag. I don't have to compare. I don't have to do any. It's the little things. So, with this being said, this was a different type of this is like a motivational. This like gave me life for a little bit. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I'm just gonna be honest. But in this very moment, I felt it was necessary. So let me just do this. Some types of self-care that you can do: physical, stretch, walk, exercise, yoga, change your diet, nutrition. All that has to, believe it or not, nutrition has something to do with our self-care. What are we putting? What are we eating? What are we intaking? Emotional, stress management, learn coping skills, therapy, journaling, write it down. I still write. Social, boundaries, get you a support system, get you a real team. Come on, get you a real team. Find positivity wherever you are. Social media, that's the up and down for me. 50-50. Excuse me. 50-50. You got to be in the right place at the right time to get what you need from that. Sometimes you just got to walk away from it. Communication is the biggest hitter. Don't be so scared to say, I need some time. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to say, you know what? I don't want to see you today. It's okay. Get some real friends. 100. Get some real friends. Get you some real friends. Some friends that whether you're up, down, ugly cry, hair not done, makeup not on, you might stink that day. Let's kick it, y'all. You might be having a rough day, snot running down your nose. It happens. Get you some friends, though, that ain't gonna talk about you. Get you some friends, too, that's not going to smother you. Did y'all know that people can smother you because they like to see you in that space? Get you some people that will let you air out. That is huge. And I know it can be done because it recently just happened where I needed some time. I needed to cope with some things. I needed to deal with something. And I got the time to do it. And I appreciated that. So I know it can happen. Spiritual. Time alone. Get them candles. Meditate. Prayer. Nature. Outside. Look outside. Open a window. Go for a walk. Bundle up. Find you a sacred space. Somewhere that you can go that is just you. Put your favorite things in there. When I think about a sacred space, I always think about The War Room, the movie The War Room. And then when she made her closet, her prayer room. Let me get another closet wherever I go. I'm going to have that space where all my favorites, my snacks, my chips, my pillows, my music, everything that I need, I'm going to have it in that space. Personal. Get a hobby. Become creative. Set some goals. Be you. Whoever that is, be you. Space. Have a healthy living space. Stability. A clean space. Safe. Financially. Who ain't stressed about money? Hell, I am. If ain't nobody else, I am. But even for that, I'm going to start saving. I'm going to give myself an allowance. Money management. Paying bills differently. And making sure that before I do anything, all of those things are met first before I make any other moves. Excuse me. Work. Time management. Work boundaries. And take breaks. Come on now, y'all. That is self-care. It is about making that time for your physical and mental health. So as anxiety continues to arise in all of us, I have anxiety bad now. It's certain things that I can't do that I have to ask others now to do for me because it gives me anxiety. And vice versa, I have those people that I do things for. It doesn't give me anxiety. And we trade off. But y'all, I am going to get off of here. Because I realize now more than ever, self-care is necessary. It's not an if anymore, it's necessary. Yep, it's necessary. We got to stop replenishing others and depleting ourselves. We got to. So with that being said, Lord, I thank you. Lord, I thank you. I thank you. Again, I'm going to go back to Proverbs 4:23 in closing. This scripture is stating that above all else, y'all, above anything else, we must guard ourselves. We must guard, nourish, and care for our heart because it matters to God. So if it don't matter to nobody else, It matters to me and it matters to him. And God believes it is so valuable that it should be guarded above everything else. Lord, I thank you for a word as such. I thank you. I thank you. In closing, guys, thank you for tuning in. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you. My podcast hit an all-time high today. I didn't even realize it. 1 year ago, I did my launch party, which was very successful. Starting the first of the year, I'm coming back with something new. You guys are going to see me more around Detroit and anywhere else that I can make it around. Great things are coming, and it starts with me. Self-care is important. And I'm going to force myself and those that I love that are close to me for us all to take time for self. So, again, in closing, oh, Lord, I thank you. You can find me on all the major platforms. Apple Podcast, Pandora, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon. I'm on all the major platforms, guys. I appreciate your support. I appreciate everyone listening when I don't even know you're listening. I thank you for sharing if you're sharing. And if it's something that you want to hear eventually, my YouTube channel is coming up. I'm just trying to get my nerves up for it, y'all. I'm going to be promoting and publishing a journal. I have a short book I've been working on that would be an ebook. It would be coming out soon. It's a lot of things that I'm doing on the background. Not on the background, but in the background to keep Liddy alive. Again, this is your girl Autumn, CEO and owner of Liddy, known as Lord, I thank you. Be blessed, y'all. Get the self-care that you need. It's important. It's needed. And if nobody else told you, you are worthy of it. I appreciate you. And I pray that everything that your heart desires, God will grant it. I'm out.